No Jay Cutler tonight. Missing in action.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought he was supposed to start, however, perhaps missing in action. And then for the TTTs, we're waiting on their third player, even though we just scrimmed with both Ocho and Ducks, right?
Yes. Tux is currently playing a game of wall ball at 1.4 times speed. So
Of course,
there's
of
that.
course.
Okay, so here we got Toronto.
There he is.
UB. Yo, SCB. An A. Wide receiver. Same exact lineup and roster they had a few days ago when these two teams played one most at home. They didn't enter my roster. Picking up Sandman from free agency. What are they doing? Oh, there's Ocho. And T. Jackson. Tavares Jackson? Like the backup for the Vikings? Like a decade ago? What team is Ocho even on? I think Ocho's an egg.
Ocho, no, Ocho is a TTT.
Is it Toronto?
Okay, now we're ready.
Well, who's Tavares Jackson?
That
Like, who are they?
well, yeah, that's Tony.
That's still Tony?
Yeah,
Okay.
or so it seems.
Well, no, because Tony's in the general stream, so that's got to be. So let's look. There's Limnos Jopa?
Well, they said
Because
it
in there,
was Tony within the in the game chat in the lobby.
but Tony's in the general stream.
What do you mean in the general stream?
Like the DC or the voice chat. Duxor, what's going on here?
With what?
With
Ocho?
no, who's Tavares Jackson for the eggs?
I believe that's T.O. That's Tony.
Tio's in the general stream VC with Wick and Krusty and Blue
Oh.
Squid.
Oh. Did they have a swap at the last second?
In their VC right now is Joe Pa.
Okay.
So that would be the only other person in their VC who could be Tavares Jackson.
Very interesting. Let's find out, I guess. Ocho's he hosted Wall Ball when it was game time. He's a little fried today.
Okay.
It's gonna be an interesting one. And Cuddy was a no-show, so.
Yeah, I know Jay Cutler has been disappearing. Hi, Twitch. Hi, Sin. How you doing today? You're doing a good job being a wide receiver, I'm sure.
We have
And
Limnos is
we actually
Limnos. We confirmed that.
we actually scheduled with Cuddy in mind. I literally asked Cuddy, what's the best day for you? We couldn't do Tuesday, so Thursday was the next best day, but didn't quite work out for us this time. We really wanted the Cuddy versus Ocho matchup.
Yeah, I mean everybody did. There was the over-unders put out today. I took the over, by the way, of 3.5 touchdowns for Jay Cutler. Somebody's got to go pee. Tio is currently driving to cut Jay Cutler's house. Fair enough. Does Jay Cutler live in Miami with the Dolphins? Does he live in Chicago still, Denver, or does he move back to Nashville back when he played with Vanderbilt? Seen sign in the lobby. Who is Tavares
Prism, do you have
Jackson?
some insight here?
Who
Big
is
game
Jackson?
nerves. A lot of people have this issue. That's why you got to get on HIMS, and I got to go back to my voice chat. All right,
Okay,
good
Who's
luck.
Jackson?
it must be Joe.
Must be Joe, yeah.
Joe? Okay. Hike quick while they're AFK. Regardless, we're just gonna refer to them as Jackson. I believe that is supposed to be Tavares Jackson, who was the backup for the Vikings, like a decade ago. I think Tavares Jackson might have actually started at some point, but was never like a significant player.
Could that be a little blitz foreshadowing here?
Anyways, we're playing. This is a rematch. Stop me if you heard this one before. Toronto versus the Eggs. It was played like a week ago, actually. Toronto won 30-14, despite throwing 5 interceptions into the red zone. In the end zone, actually.
This is my house! My house!
And T. Jackson is having a problem setting up the Wraiths, it seems.
Oh my god, Tavares Jackson's dead? I did not know that. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. It's the real Tavares Jackson, not. Oh, a little QB option play, I guess, to start this one off here.
5-yard gain.
And that is the Eggs are the teal team, correct?
That is correct.
Limnos in the running back position, MA in wide receiver. That's where both of those players were last week.
And for the triples, we have Prizzle at quarterback, Sin wide receiver, Ocho running back.
That is Sin getting the sack right there for Toronto. So, 2 plays, no balls have been thrown as of yet. A run and a sack, and we're basically back where we started here on 3rd down.
Be a slant. Ooh, it's 90 down.
90
Got it.
down. It's going to be there. Should be enough for the 1st down. And then some change.
MA.
Prism. So I'm going to do a better job of keeping track of stats this time around. Just because it's cool to do. Not that, there are people who obviously go back and do the official stats, which credit to that. To the people who keep up with the website, who go back and painstakingly calculate time of possession and all that stuff. It's really cool for this chill league, as we see Limnos getting his first catch of the evening. Another 1st down.
One of those stats makers is our beloved WCK, by the way, of Monopoly Men.
He's an angel, truly.
Yeah, yep. Shout out to Wick.
Forrest Jackson
And I
iconing to the running back. Limnos was second catch of the day. Limnos saw a lot of action last week. When Tony was the quarterback there. Ime as well. But Limnos kind of is the spark plug for this offense here. Able to create a little bit of separation there.
He's wide open.
Dude,
The icon first down.
I don't know who
catches
this
already.
E. Jackson is, but he's cooking.
Yeah, a little a run and a sack to start off, but ever since then, I believe it's just been 4 straight completions. I think 3 first downs. Sin trying to get the sack up top here, but there's the 90 up, a full separation boost to it. No,
Second down.
boost might not have been available second down. The Eggs could score on this drive, on their opening drive here. That'd be nice. They've ended the first half tied 8 apiece
Wide open.
last time. As the team that received the ball first, that's another catch by Limnos. Or is the team that was defense first last game. So if they could come out strong and get the lead to start off here. Could it do some things they can improve on going forward? Handoff to the running back.
Oh
We're gonna
man,
count that
dude.
as a
This
What?
QB, he's throwing middle, he's throwing 90s to the mid, he's doing handoffs and blocking. I don't know who this is, but this is not his first time QBing. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah, that in who wait now there's well, there's 4 people in their VC, but yeah, who knows who it is. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh my.
They a fumble.
what a recovery.
By MA.
Is that MA? Yeah.
Quick reflexes, of course, and well, actually Lemnos has a 300 APM. But MA using that
Lemnos.
APM effectively.
Technically still a catch for Limnos. That's number 5, not including the run Limnos has. And Limnos has touched the ball 6 times on this drive. Johnny on the spot. MAs get rewarded by picking up the fumble by getting another catch here, the second catch of the drive, and we're in the red zone. Eggs threatening to score early.
What do you think the play is here?
Go give him a handoff. Oh, there it is.
I think it's a handoff. That somehow the quarterback, Prism, somehow split between the ball and the ball handler, but somebody else was able to come down there and get the loss of down or loss of yards there, anyways. But somehow was able to find a way to do that. Forrest Jackson not going to run for it.
Oh,
no! Oh!
Great spy, but did not come back to it.
Should've, woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Now, that was on the rookie sin, is that right?
That's right.
I mean, that's one of those tough learning experiences you got to go through as a rookie there, spine in the middle.
Made the right play, though. Just it looked like just a little bit off position of where the spawn was and didn't really just like wiggle away or whatever. Was in a position to get that.
And
But
Ducks,
MA,
I know you're going to hate that play, Ducks, going for 1, the extra point. Disgusting.
That's gross. But they're all about it. So I'm thinking that might be Tony, just with a different name. Is that possible?
Yeah, it has to be.
Just judging by that they well, maybe he's coaching in the background.
Tony just changed his PFP to Tavares Jackson in the server as well. So
there you go.
The plot thickens here. As we get the first catch of the day. That is Ocho at the running back position. By the way, 5 interceptions forced by this Egg defense last time. All of them in the red zone. Toronto had no real issue getting down to the red zone, which seems to be the strategy here. But that's again why it's so critical to get to this 7-point lead, which they have right here. That is a run by Prism. Picks up a few yards. This is 4th down.
4th and 2.
You get a stop
critical.
right here? Get a stop right here?
Oh, whoops.
As we get that's a great shot of the crowd. It's
Ooh,
wide
nice play.
open, little down up slant looked like. Gets the first down there. When in doubt, get it to Chad Ochocinco.
It was a
If
very
there's some-
Finn-esque looking play. A very Finn's World looking play right there.
Mhm. Yeah, you can always rely on Prism to come out with the good play calls at the right time.
Ochocinco once again picking up the 3rd reception so far. There was also some sort of in chat there, MA versus Sign kind of thing there. Hey, MA scored a touchdown, Sign has yet to do so, but this is the first time getting it, but Sign has yet to
Are
secure
you
a
a
catch so far in
mathematician,
this drive.
Taco?
Say what?
Are you a mathematician as a
I
profession?
am not.
Okay.
But counting, I can count to 5, which is the most catches somebody has right now in this game.
I just thought because you defaulted to Sign instead of Sin.
Isn't
might
that what
be-
it is?
I don't
Is it
know.
Sin or Sign? How do we pronounce this?
I never actually asked him, but I've been calling him Sin this whole time. I think it's Sin because he goes by Unforgiven Sin on Discord, I believe.
That makes more sense than
Yeah.
unforgiven
The
sign
sign.
or cosine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Able to shake off the blitzer. MA gets the first down slide. I believe that is a slide to give yourself up so that your quarterback does not get injured there. That's the 3rd run by MA. Can we get a look at the rosters one more time? Okay. Okay, because HVC, so that's like a clan or something. I was thinking like Sign with the parentheses. Maybe that would be Sign. But we'll go with Sin. Old Cinnamon. A little spicy here.
Looking for Sin to get his first touchdown here. He did get his first 2-point conversion, but has yet to get the touchdown.
Did get a sack at the start of the game as well. There's going to be the first catch of the game. A little bit fart right before catching it, but there you go. Sin's on the board.
Ooh,
Everyone
what a juke.
decently covered. Might as well run it. That is the 4th run for Prism. So it's up 2nd and about 2.
Good block.
All right, Limnos on the coverage there.
Ocho
So, yeah.
conspicuously coming into the game with 520 receiving yards, total yards. Quite a bit less than you might expect from him.
Are those all from the running back position?
I believe so, yeah.
There's a hook play right there to make sure you get the first down. 4 receptions by running back. So it's basically veteran running backs versus rookie wide receivers here on opposite sides. Limnos versus
Yep.
Chad. Prism's just gonna stumble their way. Juke pass? No. Nicely done by MA to make sure Prism doesn't go anywhere on his 5th run of the drive so far. A lot of time shoot off the clock here, which is honestly kind of good for the Eggs. Because they might be the last possession of this one. Get 2 possessions versus just the 1 that Toronto could potentially get right here. Nice juke right past there. Gonna get the first down into the red zone. 6 runs for Prism. Prism has 6 runs and 5 completions in this drive.
Yeah, he can do that all day. All day.
It's right there. And now this is where eggs have shined. 5 touchdown in zone interceptions. Last one. I wonder if that's going to be on Prism's mind as they start this this goal line attack here.
Veteran defense by Lem. Ooh. Then
Spine
on
from
the
MA.
spy.
Is that not cross? That is now.
Starting MA. Yep.
It's in there for the block to get set up. I don't think ever really established it, but still inching closer. 3rd down. Prism's going to be very cautious here. Not going to force anything if it's not there. And that one was there.
And Ocho got it.
5 catches for Ocho.
Oh.
And they're going to kick it as well.
Interesting.
The kickers coming off the bench this game saying, oh, you want me to help? I can kick. I can kick it right down the middle. Dodging the ref who's trying to block the field goal. Nicely done.
Getting
So that-
some reports from Prism that I need to come in for the second half. I think they might be having a little bit of issues this game, which we kind of knew coming in.
From the... If would you be coming in for the wide receiver? Or is it
I
a
don't
mystery?
actually know that yet, but we shall see.
Well, if you're going in for the wide receiver, that is the 2nd sack
Yeah, he's been
that
cooking.
Sin has up to this point.
We love to
But-
see it.
But this time of possession, this is kind of what I was talking about. Eggs, if they play this right, can get 2 possessions while Toronto can only get 1 here, depending on how this drive goes. Tavares Jackson going to run it. That's just their 2nd run of the game. From the quarterback position, brings up 3rd down.
Trying to go deep there. I like that play. A reverse, fake reverse slant down, double post up, something of that nature.
That's the 3rd sack.
Big 4th down here.
Oh man,
Huge moment. Huge
400
moment here.
APM. What are we? Holy.
Sin using the keyboard and the mouse and a foot pedal. You would hate to
Tony-
be as I'd hate to see a Zerg player on the ladder with that, much less a blitzer. That should be a completion, and it is.
A boost?
Well, you want to be mindful of the clock. You don't want to go. Well, I mean, I guess it didn't really matter at this where the field position is right here. Sin.
That's that wide receiver range right there. On the blitz.
4 sacks for Sin, 3 on this drive alone.
Ooh,
Oh,
good juke. Oh, nice icon. I wonder if that was a
made
designed hook.
Time is running out.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. We're tied 7 apiece. Eggs got the ball to start the half. Looking to score here before they have to turn the ball right back over to Toronto.
Remember, the clock does stop at 2 minutes. Ooh, he's got him.
Tavares Jackson doing that. 2 timeouts left. One by Limnos, one by MA. Minute 38. They've yet to cross midfield. Just getting in the field goal range would be nice. Is that... Yeah, that's going to be a catch. Wow. 5th one by MA.
Tony, much to his chagrin, perhaps, he has gotten better at QB every game, I feel. Even if he doesn't like it. .101.54 QB rating coming into this game.
Summoning the powers of Tavares Jackson. This one's going to be a run.
Let the clock run
Brings
here.
up. They got one more timeout, but yeah, you're in no hurry to stop the clock right just
Oh,
now.
man.
no.
Especially when you can do that.
Hey, all of a sudden they don't want to just settle for a field goal anymore. 32
Limnos.
seconds.
And you
Maybe-
still have a. You still no? Did they just use that timeout? I think they just used it
Oh.
right there because the clock stopped. They weren't out of bounds. But still, you can run a play.
Oh.
Like that's got to be a pick. Oh. Scary, very scary. And yeah, the lag definitely picked up at the awkwardest of times.
Sin right there with 2 potential big plays in the end zone. Missed them both.
Uh-oh.
Run.
Going to be running for it.
Oh,
you
no.
better get in there if you're going to run it.
Uh-oh.
Now
Oh.
now you got to snap it. Now you
Instant
got to snap
hike?
it. Get on the ball. Get
Okay.
on the ball. There you go. There
Right.
we go.
Now it's game time. Is it field goal or go for it?
Go for it. You go for it
I
right
think
here.
you go for it, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're playing to win.
Right.
You play to win the game, which is exactly what they're going to do right here. Blitz coming back down, just throwing up a prayer. Ends up being
beautiful from Sin.
intercepted
He got him.
by Sin.
Redeemed
Beautiful
himself.
from Sin. Yes, he did.
Well,
Needs
Ducks, if you're
subs.
taking that player out, you're taking out a player who has 4 sacks and an interception on defense.
I got a lot to live
So-
up to here. I don't actually know, so I'll let we'll see. We'll see what happens here. All
A
right.
little sediment.
Good luck in the second half, everyone.
There you go.
Good luck.
Look, you shouldn't have gone for it because no, I think you still go for it. I think that was the right thing. The play they drew up just wasn't there, so they had to just throw it to hope for the best. They couldn't. Tavares Jackson had no more room left to run. But yeah, I think if you get that close, to just kick a field goal seems. I don't know. I mean, it's.
Especially when you're going against the TTTs,
Yeah.
they can score at will. You got to pretty much take every opportunity you can. And what a play though too. You could tell Tony was going for the run, but amazing defense, both the blitzer and the bottom coverage collapsing in on the run, not letting him get in there. Tony really likes to run it in the red zone. Forces him to throw it up. I'm not sure if that was an icon or designed, but yeah, great INT to end it.
Well, no matter what you do, you just gotta Delta Dave. Is that a rando or one of ours?
I'm assuming that's a rando.
Delta Cuddy. Cut out. Still good defensive play right there. So yes, I guess that was Sin coming out, but Sin leaving only 1 catch offensively, but on the defensive side of things, 4 sacks, 1 interception. Did give up the could have had 2 interceptions though. Was the little bit shaky spy on the first completion pass of that. But still, their presence was felt. Definitely on that last drive. Keep things going. By the way, if you want a little bit of sad news, we can hit you with the career highlights of Tavares Jackson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons in Minnesota, mostly as a backup. 2 different stints in Seattle. Did go to Buffalo for 1 season, but didn't actually play for Buffalo. Died in 2020 in a car accident 9 days before his 37th birthday. But the spirit obviously still living on here for the Eggs. We're tied. Just like we were last time going into the second half. The difference is this time around, it is Toronto that gets the ball to start the second half, where the Eggs did last time.
It is not 7-7, isn't it?
No, it's 7-7.
Is it? No, no, no.
Yeah,
Didn't
both
they
teams
scored
kick.
at the end?
That was the interception.
Oh, you're right. That was an interception.
Yeah, both teams kicked a field goal or the extra point, I guess. So we are tied. And this is. I'm gonna put a line near all that. This is Duxor coming in for the wide receiver position.
Yeah, so this is full TTT magic here, and
Oh.
first play. Dear God.
Presence felt immediately.
Yeah, this is like, last game was TTT's Super Saiyan level 1. We're going Super Saiyan God mode here in this game, in this half,
This is
rather.
this isn't even my final form. And there we go, MA. That
Oh,
is
that's
the
Joe.
first. That's Joe? Oh, yeah, Joe coming in here. So MA's going out. Joe coming in. MA with 5 catches and a touchdown in the first half. But that is the first sack of the game in favor of the Eggs. Ducks getting the second catch.
Really? Wow, the first sack from the Eggs. That's, because I don't.
Well, there's only one drive that Toronto had, but still, yeah. Because Prism just kept running. Oh, Prism had 6 runs that drive and was basically just juking all over.
Oh, man, not this drive, though.
Presence being felt. Okay, so even if it's not sacks, which obviously the sacks are great, just containing Prism and forcing them to throw. Prism ran the ball the same amount of times that he threw in the last drive. Well, now you're going to have to throw. Because even if Joe Pa doesn't get the sack, he's going to stay in front.
Yeah, big fourth down. Ooh. Oh, my God.
Ooh.
Please, not a 90 down.
He's going to get the throw off.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, man. Prism.
Oh, dude. His
My
play
goodness.
calling. God tier. That's like, man. Beat Tony on that one and convert on a long fourth down. Hate to see it if you're the Eggs. Well done, TTTs.
Once again in the red zone. Well, maybe not for much longer. That is Duxor's 4th catch since subbing in. Quick snap. Oh, it looked like... Okay, so it looked like they were going to go back down to the mid, but obviously it was like an out-in-out kind of thing. Just didn't develop. 3rd sack by Joe subbing in here for MA. But that's good for the Eggs. Slows things down. That's not good for the Eggs. It's good for Toronto. Duxor. By the way, Chad Ochocinco did not catch a single pass on that drive. All 5 to Duxor. Including the touchdown. Including the 2-point conversion as well.
Okay, we know why is the
the league or the team leader there, the team captain. Goodness.
Well, there you go. 8-point lead. Eggs looking to make a response. The Eggs haven't really been stopped. They basically they got all the way down the field twice, and they just ran out of time on their last drive. 8th
Nice.
catch on the day by Limnos.
Good. No, that was Joe. Was it not?
I thought it was the running back.
Oh, was it?
Or
I
was
could
it?
be
It
mistaken.
could have been. Could be.
There's Lem. Could have maybe just gone up there.
2nd down. Yeah, the offense has been schmoving in the 2 drives for the Eggs. Obviously, Duxor
Moving.
coming in here is going to be another issue to deal with. A great pass rusher in this league.
90
Another catch there by Limnos.
in out. Great play selection.
Looking for the post up, maybe? I don't know if they got it. Ultimately, just having to force the icon. Just the awkward spawn as Limnos wins that tug of war with Ocho.
What a god.
Yeah, looking
Already-
for the post up, but it wasn't there.
Already 13:30 left in the half. This game is going by very fast, I feel, once we actually got started.
Yeah. To say once things get going there, as Duxor says, "Hey, I can get sacks too." Sin got 4. We'll see if Ducks can tie that or get more in the second half. If not, we'll know who the better pass rusher is.
Oh,
Should be a block, isn't.
revenge.
Somehow gets an interception. It looked like a block at best. But kind of the same thing, the awkward spawn. What the hell is that? The 360 by the ref.
Not even looking,
But-
that's why.
But here you go, Toronto with an 8-point lead. And the ball, what are they going to do with it? Sack right here would be nice.
Second down.
As Joe says, I agree. 4 sacks so far in this half.
Let's do...
Hey.
Ooh, little juke play. Is that going to be enough to get a first down? It's not. But Ocho gets involved in this one after getting the INT.
Wildcat?
Third down, going to be a wildcat. You got to get up there. And they do. Tony, Tavares Jackson breaks it up. So that forces 4th down. Can you get the sack? Can you? Oh, could have.
He's got his boost.
Is he going to run for it? You got
Aw.
another boost, but the other boost coming out as well. Could have. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's a game of inches. Prism gets the run, 7th run for them.
I wasn't watching that play, but we've got Joe's vision selected on the minimap, so I'm curious to see if he's a minimap blitzer or if he's following this with the screen. Looks like he follows. Prism complaining about the team, I think. We had a little breakdown in the huddle here.
So with the 8-point lead as we technically enter into the 4th quarter coming up right here. 3rd down, nothing really going right there. 7th catch by Duxor coming off the bench. Get a sack here. Bring up 4th down and long. Icon back to Duxor, though, is going to get a first down and then some back into the red zone.
Very tough to cover that. Another Wildcat. Oh, touchdown.
There we go. A rushing touchdown from the running back position.
Looks like they're going for 2.
Going for 2. This will put them up 16. All but do it. I guess either way, you got to score 2 touchdowns here.
Oh, Jesus. So good.
So that makes it a 14-point game. You have to score 2 touchdowns anyways. But at least you don't have to, 2 touchdowns, 2 2-point conversions. But still, bottom line is you have to get 2 touchdowns in 9 minutes and 24 seconds. They're going to start with a running back handoff that goes nowhere.
Yeah, it is doable, but I don't know if we can be wasting clock like that with any more handoffs.
They score a touchdown, force a turnover, or take advantage of a more passive Toronto offense. But again, the question is going to be, can they get a touchdown? That is the first reception for Joe. Unless I missed that one that I credited to Limnos, who has 11 by my count.
Oh
Forrest
boy, Tony going
Jackson
straight
backing
back,
up.
but he could
Wait, is
have
that
him.
running back?
Oh.
Yep. Oh, how? Now that is
That's what we need.
yeah, that's a. Oh wait. Oh my
No.
gosh.
Are you kidding me? Holy sh!
So that changes everything, and they are going to kick it here, and that is Limnos getting the catch. So this changes everything,
Okay.
because now it's not a oh shoot, how do we score twice in 9 minutes? Now you just got to score once in 8 minutes, basically.
Wait a
So
minute.
this is
Isn't the TTTs, aren't they 22, right?
they've scored 14 points. They should be 21. Should be 21-14
Okay.
right
Wait.
now. And
Oh.
awkward
Right.
snap. Oh, get the sack. Not gonna get it. Is gonna be a nice completion.
Yeah, because they didn't convert on that too.
Right. So it is a 7-point game. Plenty of time left on the clock. Duxor is 9 catches in this half since coming in.
Oh shit.
And what is this? That shouldn't be. 'Cause Tony's right there. It's a little bit early anyways. I think that was just more of a... I think they were close to getting sacked, and that was just kind of a throwaway. Take some time off the clock, too, for those long throws. Not that we're at a point where the clock really matters. There's still a ton of time up there. Second down.
I can't believe that catch by Lem in the end zone too. He had to wiggle his little heart out to get that. Nice
Well,
catch.
Limnos... First off, Limnos getting the separation of a country mile. And then still getting the catch over a Prism barreling down on top of you, seemingly out of nowhere. Playing the deep coverage. Or maybe, maybe, the more I think about it, maybe it was just the running back had short, Prism had deep, and they were there all the way anyways, but still, yeah. Great catch. Run by Prism. Tony concerned about fantasy stats for some reason. And what is this? But an interception possibility. This is the blue team on offense, right? Yeah, like what? Interest. That was trouble. I got away from it.
You can settle for a field goal here. Oh, nice.
Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. Field goal makes it a 2-point game again.
Now, remember
Third
the
down and
last
1.
game, Prism was picking on Tony's sideline quite a bit. Hasn't done so as much this game, just did it that play, but it's going to run it.
That was weird. It looked like Prism could have gotten the first down earlier, decided not to, then ultimately still got it anyways. That is the 10th run by Prism.
Madman. There's a method to the madness. I just don't know what it is. With those little runs and stops. What is this?
Oh.
Second down.
It is
First
a
injury.
huge sack. It's an injury. It's a sack. 5th of the half. And it knocks them... I don't know if they were in field goal range, but it definitely knocks them further away from it. And what is...
Oh,
Of
course.
Duxor with their 11th catch of the half.
Okay. Oh,
I'm getting sources close to me are saying, as this one's slipping away here, and I don't want to break this if it isn't true. Oh, but we can look at the roster moves channel. The Eggs have released Jay Cutler, and it looks like they did it at halftime.
wow. He had a shot. It's kind of blew it, I guess. Didn't know we could release during the middle of the game. He's trying for it again. There's no way.
Do they have it? Well, the lag will give us a moment to think about it. What
For the
is
love of
going on
God.
here? Okay.
Oh my. Dude,
What
can't
in the
believe this.
world? Okay, so what? Okay, so what? Now it's still 7. No, because it's a 6-point game. Because they went for 2 and didn't get it. Where are we at? 21,
We are 27 to
26,
20.
27.
Yep.
Should still have all 3 of their timeouts as well, the X. My gosh. Limnos to Tavares Jackson to that top corner has just been there suddenly with 2 bombs out of nowhere.
Decapitated him. Second down.
An offensive explosion. That's, passing yard wise. That's about like 100, about 170 so on just those 2 passes combined. But now they have to get a stop if they want to do this. Is that wide open yet again?
This is their version that they've been burning them on.
Maybe? Oh, wow. Tuxor 12th catch of the half. 2-minute warning stops the clock. But yeah, that's another. That play's been working.
Yeah, both on the top side for both teams. And I think they got to get a stop here. You got to start calling timeouts even.
Well,
First down
yeah.
here, and it's
That's
over.
a play. Get it. What are you doing? Oh my gosh.
Holy shit. That was insane. Were they both
The
on
ball-
it at the same time?
Ball just sat on the ground. Ball just sat on the ground right there. Joe, and it's hard to see real time. Can we play on if something happened right there? They were trying to. It was an attempt to do a wildcat, and the ball just stopped. But I guess everyone's just kind of asking you money. Was there anything weird that happened right there? Like any glitches?
I don't know. We got to take another look at that. I mean, this game happened so fast. It seemed to me like it was a dog pile. So it just kind of it was a tie. No, that's gonna put everyone in a bad mood.
Fourth down.
And look, it's 4th down. They're in field goal range though. Right? Yeah.
No shot to go for a field goal here. No shot.
I mean, if they don't,
You should, but I just
yeah, you should. Yeah. They're
Nope.
not. They're gonna go for it. Does have the angle to just run for the first down. Isn't gonna do that either.
I was just gonna waste all the time.
No. And if you throw it now, it's gonna take the last 10 seconds up. Or even if you take the safety, it doesn't matter either. So yeah, not necessary to kick the extra point when you can just bleed out a lot of time doing that. Oh, and it looked like almost an interception right there. Well, a much closer game across the board. Much better offensively. I mean, just able to find that same play to Limnos over and over again.
Yeah, that was an exciting one. Let's we'll go to TTTs. And you take it away with the interviews.
Okay.
You know?
That's the funniest shit ever.
Oh, wow.
Man.
There's
How-
no one within 50
How
yards
are
of
you
it.
guys doing?
We're doing okay.
Can we get a sigh all together? 3, 2, 1.
I needed that.
Okay,
from a
so
30-yard
how many oh
touchdown to a
shits were
drop
there
ball.
when that ball just stopped in the middle of the field and didn't go to anybody?
We didn't actually say anything. We just kind of like were like, oh yeah, that was a glitch, basically after it happened. Well, it was like Ocho, get the fucking ball at first, and then it became like, oh, what was that? That was interesting. That was about it.
You know, that's a combo of Ocho not lining up where he's told random wide receiver hike, then Ocho not paying attention. I have a tipsy RB. That was an interesting game.
Duxor coming in, 13 catches, not including the drop on the last little thing right
I'm
there.
always good for one drop. You know, it is what it is. I accept that.
Those all coming, a lot of those coming from that roll down, post up all the way across the field that was just open over and over again. How did those plays kind of line up?
Prism.
I'm sorry, what was the question? The post?
The deep post. It seems like 2 or 3 of them repeatedly just kept hitting perfectly.
I figured they probably just gambled, so we got a little opening. Couldn't give it to my RB, I'm gonna say that. He was not getting the ball second half.
But you ran the ball in with Ocho for the second half once.
That is true. He did have a nice little run in, nice blocking.
I think the 6-year-old kid with cancer could have ran that one in.
Oh,
Wow.
baby.
Damn.
Well, poor Ocho.
Yeah, he's been a little down on himself this game, but I think he's feeling better now that I dropped that ball. Maybe I did that on purpose just to make him feel better. Who knows?
Ocho carried the offense in the first half. 5 receptions on the only drive that you guys had.
Yeah,
Ran
they
the
didn't
ball
want
in
us to
for a
play
touchdown.
offense.
Fair enough. Hey, you guys, barring some crazy shenanigans, you guys should get a bye in the first round. If you had the chance to forfeit the bye so that you could continue to play, would you do so?
Ocho?
Ocho?
Why are they asking me? I'm not the captain.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Ocho wants to buy, so I'll leave it at that.
Fair
That's all
enough.
he talks about at 3 a.m.
Yep.
Well, congratulations. You've beaten the Eggs twice in the span of about 7 days or so.
Thank you.
This time, what? Okay, but I guess on the flip side, what happened on the repeated plays to Limnos at the top on like the defensive side of things? I guess just to throw end on a sour note here.
Well, the last one was my fault. I was gonna get deep, and I don't know. I got confused with how Ocho was playing it. The first one, I don't know why he just randomly gave up deep and then didn't even try to get to the ball. But you know, it is what it is.
Well, there you go. Congrats on your win.
Final
you.
question for Ocho. So we are getting reports that you may be on some performance enhancing substances here during the game. Any comment on that?
Yeah, you asked Prisoner, and I don't think they were gonna say it's enhancing. But I think personally, it enhanced my mood because I wouldn't have gotten through that game otherwise.
There it is.
And that being said, I think you guys all had a great game, Ocho included. I mean, scoring a touchdown, a few catches.
I mean, that was all Prizzle. I didn't do anything.
Oh my god. Can we get Cuddy back? God, I miss Cuddy.
Congratulations, guys.
Cuddy, if you miss him, it looks like he's available.
Well, he's missed here and he was missed there apparently. So
He was supposed to be playing tonight, man.
that's right.
He ruined my whole mood. He was supposed to be here.
And it looks like Cuddy has just been released.
I only showed up for Cuddy tonight.
Congrats,
And he
guys. We're gonna
wasn't-
go down
he
and
wasn't here.
interview the eggs.
Thank you.
I can play Dynasty Warriors. God bless.
On StarCraft or
Nah,
the actual
real.
game?
Dude, it was so good on StarCraft. Did you ever play this? They're so good.
Hello,
Hey.
A
Huevos.
long time ago.
Hello.
Huh?
Take it away, Pop.
How you guys doing?
Chilling.
Chilling. So it took us a while to figure out who Tavares Jackson was. I guess the changed PFP gave it away.
There he is.
How did that several posts to Limnos seemed to work out. Actually, I think the only drive that didn't score was the one at the end of the half where you just ran out of time. How did things feel offensively?
I threw one int, but it was a jump ball. It felt fine, but I mean, it's not a real game. They told us Ocho was drunk, so I'm like, okay, we're gonna go deep on Ocho, and he gave up 2 touchdowns.
Money. Okay, so money. That was the performance-enhancing drugs you were referring to.
Yes. Maybe not so enhancing after all.
There you go. MA, we have you down for 5 catches and a touchdown. Was that your first touchdown?
No, not my first. No,
This man literally
Oh.
doesn't watch our games, bro. Last week on commentary, he says this isn't their normal lineup. Literally our fucking lineup every week. MA has 7 touchdowns, bro. You gotta watch the games.
Well, there we go. MA has 7 touchdowns, according to Tony. Thank you for the insight.
Lem, you had a few amazing wiggle catches. One over Ocho. I don't remember who the rest were over. How'd you feel about your performance overall?
Offensively, I did okay. I gave up one bad 4th down play on the hitch post. And then me and Tony realized we were like kind of playing different defensive styles closer to the end zone. But yeah, I think I could have done better defensively. I think I did better than average offensively.
Any commentary from you guys on the Cuddy situation?
He didn't show up for yet another opportunity. So, God bless.
So he was supposed to QB, is that right?
Yeah, it was gonna be. We had a fun plan, although TTT didn't really abide by it. They used their starters, but we were gonna go like Cutler full game, MA Lemnos first half, and then me Joe second half. So everyone's having fun playing. But he didn't show up, so I had to wing it.
Well, sorry about that. I saw that, or we had reports that he has been officially released. Is that right?
Yeah, he doesn't show up. We just need something concrete at this point. The rest of our season, since we're 2-4 now, is literally just trying to get ready for playoffs. So
Well, and speaking of the rest of the season, next week you're going up against the East Coast Flying Spiders at home. Anything you're looking to do there? Or is that maybe just a practice game to try some stuff out before playoffs?
it's hard to say what level of effort TTT was playing with tonight, but I felt good about our pubs in the game tonight. We're trying to cut back on turnovers. I'm trying to watch my cadence, so I'm not just hiking every 3 seconds. But Irv's a good test. Obviously, everyone knows they have a really good defense, so should be fun. I'll probably get Joe into that game again too. He's a kind of a monster on defense.
Nice. Yeah.
Joe with 5 sacks in 1/2 of play today.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Insane.
On Prism too, which is
That's
not an
right.
easy feat.
Yeah, Prism was running pretty well in the first half, but definitely Joe shut him down in the second half.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for commentating and streaming tonight. We'll look forward to the next one.
Good game.
Good game, guys.
GG.
GG.